Welcome back to my channel PHP for Beginners. In last lecture, we discussed about how to save a new project in XAMPP server folder. Now in today's lecture, we will discuss how to save and write PHP files in project folder. There are some basic steps to start your PHP script in editor and save at proper location. Step 1. Open any editor for write a PHP script. Here you can use any editor which support PHP scripting language like Notepad++, Sublime Text, Dreamweaver, etc. After opening an editor, you have to open a new document from File option. While you open a new document from File option, there is one untitled document will open. Now we have to save this document. For saving this document, you have to apply command Ctrl S or select File option and go inside Save option. While you press Ctrl S or select Save option, it will open Save window. Inside Save window, there are two options for saving a file. One is file name and second is save type. First of all, you have to select save type. For a save type of PHP document is listed with different extensions of PHP like .php, .php4, .php5, .php6, .php7, .html. While you select .php extension, these all extensions are inbuilt defined. After selecting type .php, now you have to give a name of your file. While you giving a name of your file, give proper name of file as your file is has content to show on the web page. For example, you are designing a page for contact detail, then your page name must be contact.php or contactus.php. If you are designing a page for services, then your page name must be our services or services.php like this. So be careful while you are designing a web page. According to that content, you have to give proper name of file. In PHP, a starting of the project, it requires index file for calling for requesting a web server. So by default, page to call your web page is index.php. So whenever you start your new project, project with name index.php. After giving a proper name, you have to select htdocs folder for which you are location. So already defined in my htdocs. creating a web page. Now we discuss this all thing with practically. Here I am going to open. I use editor as a dream viewer. You can select. After opening the dream viewer, I and selecting PHP and create a document. Here we create document with untitled name with HTML code. In another editors, it might be not open any document is so for starting your programming language or for writing a PHP script, you can start with blank page. Now I am going to save this untitled page. I am applying Ctrl F command. Window is open. Now I am going to select save type. This is my save type and save type is PHP. Now see the all the extension of PHP this bracket PHP 3, 4, 5, HTML, all these things. Now I am going to define file name. My project first page name is always index page, so I am going to define here index. Now while you defining save type, and no need to give extension for file name. Means if I am not writing PHP, save type default give. But if your save type is all files, you have to define index.php. That means when you define file name with extension, that only is saved with file name. But when you type PHP, then no need to define here .php. It will set .php extension by default. So I am going to click save. But before going to click save, you have to select location. Already I have selected project location, but I am going to show you how to select location. First of all, I go inside the drive where my server is installed, that is XAMPP folder. Inside XAMPP, I am going to open htdocs folder. In htdocs, I have already designed project folder, and in project folder I will save this file. Now I click save button. So my document index.php is saved. Now we will discuss about how to write PHP script. For writing a PHP script, you need to write PHP tag. And we all know that a programming language or markup language which are compiled or interpret through browser, it require starting tag and ending tag to interpret a programming language by the browser. For example, you are writing HTML programming, then you need to find HTML start tag and end tag. So browser will interpret this is an HTML document. Suppose you are writing JavaScript programming, then you need to define script tag as a start tag and script tag as an end tag. So browser will interpret this is JavaScript or jQuery script portion. Same, while I start my PHP scripting, I have to first start PHP tag and end with PHP tag. Now PHP tag start with some special symbols, that is less than, question mark, then PHP word, question mark, and greater than sign. In between this tag, I can write any PHP syntaxes. Friends, here notice that I have write PHP word at the start of tag, not ending of tag. Means at the time of ending, no need to define PHP word again. Sometimes servers support shortened PHP tag also. In shortened PHP tag, no need to define PHP word. You just have to open a less than question mark and end with question mark and greater than. This is a shortened tag of PHP starting and closing tag. Now we can write our PHP script inside the HTML document or anywhere in the HTML document. Here in my example, I have write PHP script body part and repeat one statement. PHP syntax. After completion of syntax, I have semicolon. We know that semicolon is for we also know that C, C++, Java, Perl, every well-known programming language has the same rules. So we have to follow the same rules in PHP. After ending of any syntax, you have to mention semicolon. Now we will check practically this all steps. Now I have already designed index.php file. Now I will write PHP script inside the document. So I am going to define here question mark greater than PHP start tag of PHP, then question mark greater than end tag of PHP. In between PHP start and closing tag, I am writing here printing statement echo hello world. Now this is my first PHP script I have write inside the body. I also write same PHP script before the HTML document and ending of HTML document. So I am writing here more one statement PHP then echo good morning and ending with statement. Same I am also writing one more statement after ending of HTML. Echo so this is the way to write any PHP syntax inside this PHP starting tag and closing tag. You can write PHP conditions, loop, variable declarations. Also you can write some database query syntaxes also inside this programming language. We will learn all these statements in day by day lectures. In next lecture we will discuss about this echo statement. Here I have just mentioned echo statement for printing purpose. We will later check the output of these statements which I have write in echo statement. Here echo is a word is borrowed from the Unix syntax programming where echo is used to print any output. So here PHP echo is also doing the same task. Whatever the statement I write with echo in double quotes, it will print as it is on browser screen. In next lecture, we will discuss about executions and request and response done by the browser with program output. Thank you for watching my video. Like, subscribe and share my video. Also press bell icon for new updates.